What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trades and Gains. And do I have some breaking news for you today? Because here we go again, folks. Yep, Washington is about to shut down the government because why not? It's not like people need paychecks, food stamps, or job data to, I don't know, function in society. Because right now we have very minimal jobs being added and very low unemployment as well. Forget Netflix. America's longest running binge series is Shutdown Theater. And congratulations, season 15 premieres this week. Same cast, same script, just a bigger dumpster fire. Now here's the setup. Congress has until Tuesday night at 11:59 p.m. to pass a funding bill. That's it. The homework deadline. And like every lazy college student, yeah, they've known about this for months and waited until the last 48 hours to even sharpen a pencil or even remember what a pencil looks like. Now, Democrats, they want to attach Obamacare tax credits and medical protections. Republicans, well, they want a quote unquote clean bill with no strings attached. And Trump, he canceled a scheduled meeting with Schumer and Jeffries because why govern when you can just post memes on Truth Social and talk how badly everybody is doing their job except for you because you're the best and you do the best and blah, blah, blah. It's like divorced parents arguing over who gets the kids, except in this case, the kids are the entire U.S. economy. Now, what does a shutdown exactly look like in practice? You're probably sitting there wondering. And well, Smithsonian museums and national zoos are closed. Even the pandas are on furlough. Granted, the animals will still get fed at the zoos, but to the public, we will not be able to go. Capitol tours, well, they're canceled. So you thought you were going to take your 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip because you sold enough box tops or enough Domino pizzas making kits? Well, too bad, because White House tours are already suspended for Trump's new ballroom construction project, because nothing says drain the swamp like adding a chandelier the size of Rhode Island. National parks may be closed, may be open with skeleton crews. Translation, Yellowstone, but bring your own bear spray. And the courts funded only through October 3rd. After that, justice is cash only. Imagine showing up at the zoo with your kids only to find a sign that says, closed due to democracy. That's where we're currently at. Now, some people will still have to work, unfortunately. TSA, air traffic controllers, law enforcement, military, active duty service members, congratulations, you're now volunteers. And USPS still open because stamps actually pay their bills. Nothing screams world's strongest military like soldiers checking their bank app to see if they can afford Taco Bell after a 12-hour shift. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the numbers because that's what you guys really care about. 2 million federal employees are impacted. Some are going to be furloughed, some forced to work without pay. Federal contractors, well, historically screwed, no back pay here. SNAP and WIC food programs sail for a week or two, then toddlers are on the austerity plan. Only in America do we balance the budget by cutting peanut butter from toddlers and paychecks from park rangers. Nowhere else you're going to find that. Now, this isn't just about museums closing. Shutdowns shave 0.4% off our GDP per month. Consumer confidence tanks, and the kicker, well, economic data goes dark. The October 3rd jobs report delayed CPI, GDP, also delayed. Well, this means the Fed is flying blind into these reports, which is going to mess with the policy that we're dealing with as well. It's like asking your doctor if you're dying and he says, we don't have your lab results, but hey, let's roll the dice anyway. So let's zoom out. Since 1977, Congress has managed to fund the government on time 3 times. That's a 7% success rate. Worse than your odds at Vegas roulette. And shutdowns aren't really about money, they're about leverage. Each side is betting you'll blame the other. Washington is like that coworker right now who insists, "Don't worry, I've got it covered," right before they light the office printer on fire. Now, Wall Street doesn't just care about government workers. They care about the shutdown because, well, this threatens the one thing they worship: data. No jobs report equals no clue if the labor market is cooling. No CPI equals no clue on inflation, which means Jerome Powell is guessing when he sets rates. That's right, the guy steering currently a $27 trillion economy could be making decisions with about as much info as your drunk uncle betting on horses because he had to babysit you for the day. Now, we have a spine game going on. The Republicans, they'll say, "We passed a clean bill." Democrats are holding it hostage. The Democrats are going to say Republicans are cutting health care while building ballrooms. And then Trump, "Mass firings are a feature, not a bug." Both sides want you to blame the other. And honestly, well, they're both right in this case. This is bipartisan idiocracy at its finest. So, what does this mean for regular people, for the average Joe, for the average schmo? Well, if you're a federal worker, your paycheck's about to get frozen. If you're a contractor, I mean, you might sign up for Fiverr or something like that because I guarantee that the government's going to have really no use for you. And if you rely on Wick or Snap, well, pray this doesn't last long as well. And if you're an investor, buckle up. No data basically means a ton of volatility and market manipulation. The US government is basically Netflix, used to make hits, now just cancels things. Now, shutdowns, well, they're America's way of reminding the world that we're not just dysfunctional, we're committed to it. This isn't an act. As emo kids would say, this is not a phase, mom. This is a lifestyle. This isn't fiscal responsibility at this point. It's political hostage taking with paychecks, programs, and economic confidence as the collateral here. And like every season of shutdown theater, it'll end with finger pointing, blame games, and eventually everyone gets paid, except the contractors and the taxpayers footing the bill. In other words, welcome to Washington and welcome to America if you're new here. The only place where the lights go out, the checks don't clear, and the clowns still get paid. I'm Max Pitts. This is Trades and Gains with Investor Central Club. Make sure you use that code CLOSINGBELL20 at investorcentralclub.com for premium trading options every day. I'll see you guys in the next one, and good luck to anyone who is currently a federal employee. Love you.